Now, Colonel Blanchard-Snell's going to tell us what the purpose of these tests are. Off you go.
Well, in the jungle, you want to find out whether young people are going to react under difficult circumstances to what they can feel and what they can touch and how they react.
Right.
And very often people are frightened about slimy and nasty things in swamps. So this test is just to let the judges, when they're looking at the applicants for Operation Rally, to know something about the young people's reaction to the unknown.
Okay, so what these three people have got to do, Robin, this is your team. They've got to put their hands into this thing.
That's quite right.
Fiddle around with it and tell you what it is.
And yes, tell us what you feel, what you
Off
think.
you go. Put your hands in.
Use all your senses.
There's no mouse traps or anything.
Fiddle it around.
There's a bag behind if you want to be sick.
Should they be moving it around?
Well, yes, move it around. Oh, yes. And tell us whether it's alive or dead.
Well, I hope it's dead.
And, oh, I think that'll do, actually. Now, they've had enough. Now, let's take your hands out. Try not... You've got some tissues there to wipe all the slime off it. Now, what did you think of that?
I think whatever it was dead. No, I don't think I should say what I thought it was.
Caroline?
It felt like sort of frog spawn with sheep's eyes in it.
Not this, yes. Elizabeth?
Exactly what I thought, but it's sort of slimy.
What did you say?
Very slimy.
Did you know what it was? It was cold porridge with live cheese. Test number 2. Off you go to test number 2. Wipe your hands. Push your hands into the back and go.
Yeah.
There we are. Hands in
Now,
there.
try and identify the object in the solution.
There is an object in here.
Oh, there is?
Put your hands right in, up the elbow, feel around, all this side.
What is it?
It's a bit cold. The air is initially cold going down.
I want to know about the object. What do you think this object is? I think that was Robin's hand straight to the bottom.
Have you any ideas, Robin?
There's nothing living in here, is there?
Well,
there might be.
There might be. Come on, this is a test. Well, you've got to be tested
Probably
for
given
this.
birth to. I've been waiting.
Is there something going to be moving?
Well, you
be,
tell us what it is.
What do you think it is?
It's not moving, is it?
No.
Right. Any other comments? That's it. We've had long enough now. What do you think it is?
Here we are.
Right. Come on. Karen,
what is it?
Oh, it's kind of like hair setting. Well, I could feel things like plastic screws.
That's right. It's small figure that you wash your hands with springs in it. You knew that, didn't you, Robin?
Oh, yes, it was going to my mind right there. Of course, it's testing everybody else.
Trembling on the edge of your lips. Right,
Yes,
move on to the third
Yeah.
one now when you've wiped your hands. I don't know what bit. Is something bit you did it?
Well, I think it was her hand.
Right. Third one now.
Now this time, try and tell us what is the temperature of the thing?
I would say it's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
20 Fahrenheit? Any advance?
Fiddle around.
No, it's a bit warmer than that, actually.
Is it getting warmer?
Mine isn't warm at all.
It feels like soil.
Yeah, it's sawdust. Yes.
Sawdust, soil. Anything else?
Thin soil.
Elastic bands.
Very,
Oh.
very good. They were very near to it.
Yes,
I've only just found the elastic band.
He's just found an elastic band.
Right.
There's one, but there's a sort of soil in there, isn't it?
It was potting compost and elastic bands. I think it was worms.
You smell beautiful.
Have they passed the
They've
test?
all passed. On to the jungle.
Onto the jungle. You've passed the test. Thank you very much, Caroline. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. On your way to the jungle. I know you haven't been ever asked to do this kind of thing before on your tours, but presumably...
My fingernails.
Well, you can wash those.
That's all right.
You can wash them in Swarthega, which is in there.
Yes.
What sort of difficulties have you faced when you've been on your tours in various places?
Well, the nearest we've come to difficulties in the jungle, in terms of the jungle, is when we were doing a show in Jakarta. And
where is that?
Jakarta, Java,
Borneo,
yes, the
Indonesia,
New Guinea area, yeah. Anyway,
somewhere around there.
Somewhere around that area. Yeah. And we were doing this show, and Sukarno was there, and there was about 60,000 people. And right in the middle, just before we went on, a monsoon hit, and dreadful. And the makeshift stage, of course, because they didn't have permanent stages at that particular time, completely got washed out, and there was about at least 3 foot of water up to past the amplifiers. And the audience got pretty angry, and Sukarno ordered that the soldiers should go in front of the stage to stop the audience attacking.
Revolting.
Yes, because we said we wouldn't go on, you see, because we didn't want to get electrocuted. And so the promoter came backstage, he came into the shed where we were. And he said to us, listen, he said, we know it's pretty bad, the water and everything on stage, and you could get electrocuted, but there's 60,000 people out there, and it could be worse if you don't go on. He said, however, he said, I do have a remedy. And we said, what's that? We said, we have this little supporting act that have come up from Bali. If they go on first and they live, will you go on?
And you went on and lived after that.
Yes, I'd like to.